come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes on the field first today.
Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Run play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Daniel. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That pass ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back has it on a screen now. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Hicks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Finds his man. It's Hicks. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense, and if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. To the air, it's Daniel. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game.
Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps onto an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Back to throw. It's Daniel. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it. Man, sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a quick grab. Spinning out of the tackle. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hicks. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Now rolling out to his left. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
There's no way he shouldn't have told up or something. Jeez. Wow, he bounced right off of that.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
To throw, it's Daniel. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Makes the grab. It's Hicks. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He gets loose. First down and more. He's still running. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knocked through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught. Completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hicks. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it on a crossing route. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the 4th quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender.
Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they put 6 more on the board.
What composure by this offense to now score with under 15 seconds to go to tie this game up. An extra point gives them the lead and potentially the victory.
You knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. The important PAT is good. They have the lead now here in the final seconds. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. To throw, it's Daniel. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.